Yeah, gang, gang. The squad, man. Birds of a feather flock together, yo. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And tonight I'm going to take a look at the Eagles' final 53-man roster. Just breaking it down, what I like, what I don't like, and all that good stuff. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to reach out to me, DM me, holler at me, support the channel, whatever the case may be, um, holler at your boy. All my information gonna be down in the description box. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Trying to do it big this year, man. First off, let's look at the 53-man rosters I got it here. The quarterbacks, to no surprise, are Jalen Hurts, Kenny Pickett, and Tanner McKee. The running backs are Saquon Barkley, Kenneth Gainwell, and Will Shipley. Only keeping three running backs. Thought they'd have probably had a fourth one in that. The wide receivers was a little surprising. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, Britton Covey, and Johnny Wilson. Man, six round rookie Johnny Wilson. Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. I didn't like when we drafted him. I didn't think he was great at Florida State. I know he's tall, but I thought he was just too lumbery, and I didn't think he had great hands. And I wanted us to go more interior D line with that pick. But shout out to him, he made the team. A guy I was really big on, Anaya Smith. I think they stashing him on like some injury thing or something like that. He was somebody I was really big on. To be honest, I thought could end up being the third receiver, and didn't really quite flash out like that, man. So, shout out to Johnny Wilson, and I'm a little surprised that we only kept five receivers. I thought Paris Campbell was gonna make this team. I thought Paris Campbell should have made this team. I get it with everybody else, but I thought Paris Campbell was gonna be part of the 53 man. He's not, so here we go. you know. Tight ends. Dallas Goddard and Grant Calcaterra. Only two tight ends, but I'm gonna say this. I seen Jack Stoll got released by the New York Giants. I think we're gonna bring him in. Like I would be surprised if we don't bring in Jack Stoll. I think he's definitely gonna be added. Now who we cut, I don't know, but I do think that Jack Stoll will have a place on this roster as a third tight end. I don't think we keep it just two tight ends. Offensive linemen, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen, Lane Johnson, Jordan Malata, Landon Dickerson, Darian Kennard, man, who really played himself on this team, Fred Johnson, Mekhi Becton, who looked like a bargain of a pickup, and Trevor Keegan. Shout out to Kennard, man. Kennard worked his butt off, got on this team. Um, I was a little surprised we let go Hennessy, but Mekhi Becton has been a pleasant surprise. We took a fly on him, and it looked like he may be our starting right guard, man. So shout out to him. The D line: Bryce Huff, Thomas Booker, Brandon Graham, Jordan Davis, Milton Williams, Marlon Tapaloo, however you say it, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Mario Jumo and Jalen Carter. No real big surprises there. I still would like us to. Jordan Davis got to step up, man. Look, I'm not a big fan of his. I didn't like when we drafted him. I thought we should have went Kyle Hamilton. Y'all think I'm lying? You could go back look at my draft reaction when we drafted him. It's somewhere in my archives. I was not happy about that pick. I wanted Kyle Hamilton, and obviously, I knew what I was talking about at that day. Kyle Hamilton is all pro with Baltimore, and I think Jordan Davis is nothing more than an okay player. But we'll see, man. The linebackers, Nolan Smith, and of course these guys are listed as linebackers, as edge rushers or whatever. Nolan Smith, N'Kobe Dean, Josh Sweat, Devin White, Patrick Johnson, Zach Bond, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Ben Venners Mirren, and Jalix Hunt. Jalix Hunt is a very interesting project and a third round pick that's flashed. He's somebody that's gonna get some looks, somebody that could get developed. Nolan Smith got to start showing me something, man. I get it; it's just a second year. To me, I feel like he's too small, and he don't really have pass rush moves. But hopefully, he gets better with that. But for me, man, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., man, like I'm so excited about that. Glad he made this team. Zach Bond has been a pleasant surprise as well, and I feel like Devin White gonna ball. So I like the linebacker position. Defensive backs, man, we got a lot of them. Darius Slay, Chauncey Gardner Johnson, Keely Ringo, Eli Ricks, James Bradberry, Avante Maddox, Quinyon Mitchell, Reed Blankenship, Cooper DeJean, Isaiah Rogers, and Tristan McCullum. I'm surprised we kept James Bradberry. Like, I am very surprised he made this. I honestly, if it was up to me, I would keep one less safety. I mean, I would have Paris Campbell on his team, and James Bradberry wouldn't be on his team. I get it. Sidney Brown is on the pup list. He's not ready to roll. But for me, I said you got Chauncey Gardner Johnson, you got Reed Blankenship. Look, push come to shove, man. You could throw Avante Maddox back there at safety. And you could put Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, whoever, in the slot. If it was up to me, man. But nevertheless, he is a veteran. He gonna bring a veteran presence, so we'll see. I just hope he ain't got to play as much. And of course, the specialists are Jake Elliott, Brandon Mann, and Rick Lovato. There's the 2024 Philadelphia Eagles, man. Like I said, a couple of surprises. Um, but nevertheless, this is a talented team, yo. This team is deep. This team is talented. I do feel like I'm very curious to see how Mekhi Becton play at right guard. If he is serviceable, I think and we stay relatively healthy. I think this offense is going to be one of the most dynamic, explosive offenses in the league. On the defensive side of the ball, I'm worried about the front four, man. I feel like the linebackers are going to be much improved from last year. I feel like the secondary going to be much improved from last year. I do worry about the front, and I worry Jalen Carter. I think is amazing, and I think could do some big things. But my fear is he's going to get a lot of double teams because the other interior linemen are not creating any pressure. Um, even with the edge, I mean, Brandon Graham, love him, but I mean, he is getting a little long in the tooth. Um, I mean, Josh Sweat is really up and down. Bryce Huff is the wild card. We paid him like he's going to come in and give us Hassan Reddick type of production, but we gonna have to see. He's not. He hasn't ever been a real full time starter, so we paid him like that. Hopefully, he steps up and he gets that done. So we'll see, man. I'm just worried about our ability to create pressure. And, that's really the biggest issue I have with this team. Because I think Mekhi Becton is going to do okay. But I am worried about that front. Against the run and against the pass. I think the back seven will be better, but I am worried about the front four. But nevertheless, let's get it, man. September 6th, can't get here fast enough. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.